Hello, good morning. Your voice of our beautiful day. It as the morning shows the day. So, if you have a beautiful morning, the I hope you will have a very good day. And today I'm going to discuss some comprehension type questions from chapter 13, that is from modern physics and electronics, because there are four types of question in your creative question part: knowledge based, comprehension based, and this part, that means comprehension based question. These consist of 10 marks, and in your exams some of you couldn't answer properly the comprehension based question, and that's why in today's class I will try to focus on some comprehension type question from this chapter. So let's see the questions here. First of all, first question is, why are analog and digital signals different? You have known about analog and digital signals. What are the parameters, what are the characteristics of the signals, and where are the signal used? Primarily, we know that analog signal changes continuously with time, and there is no discrete or discontinuation in this type of signal. Very familiar signal is sinusoidal shaped signal, that is analog signal. Some other shaped signals can also be analog, but the most common type of analog signal is sinusoidal shaped signal. On the other hand, digital signal, that changes with discontinuous values, and signals are converted into some digits. That's why this is called digital signal. And in computer, all signals are converted to binary digits. That means 0 or 1. You have known about binary digit, 0 or 1. These are the common phenomena about analog and digital signal. Then another major difference of analog and digital signals are and major difference is, analog signals are very prone to external noise, whereas digital signal doesn't allow mixing of noise signal with main signal, because analog signal is a continuous signal and the noise signal is very similar to analog signal. So there is a very good chance of mixing a noise signal with analog signal. But digital signal, as it is coded with some digits, so noise can't mix with the main signal, and that's why the signal remains secured. So this is a major difference of analog and digital signal. Some other differences are there. You can mention two or more difference. Analog signal, when you try to pass analog and digital signal, the digital signal is more speedy, more safe. But for sending a digital signal, the equipment requires that is more costly than analog signal. So any two or three differences you can mention here. And you can also mention the diagram here for analog signal. This is a continuous signal according to diagram, and digital signal, it will be the signal of coded with two digits, 0 or 1, 0 or 1 in a continuous way. So these are the differences of analog and digital signal. Next we will just move to question number 2. Our question 2: why are both microphone and speaker used in big functional program? You are also known to this phenomena that in a program, microphone and speaker both are used, because a microphone converts the voice of speaker into electrical signal, and this signal, the strength of this signal is so poor, that's why an amplifier is used to amplify the signal, and then it is sent to a speaker. Now the speaker just does the opposite work of a microphone. The speaker does converts the electrical signal into sound signal, and the audience can hear this sound loudly by using a loudspeaker. So to reach every audience, to reach the sound to every listener, both microphone and speaker are used together in a big gathering or in a big function, because normal voice can't reach for distances. That's why microphone and both the speaker are used in big gathering. So this is our second question, and now we will just try to discuss another question from this chapter. Our question number 3 is related to radiation. The question is, alpha particle decay causes a more rapid decay of a radioactive atom than beta decay. Explain this one. You have known the characteristics of alpha ray, beta ray, gamma ray in our classes. As you know that alpha ray is just a alpha particle, helium particle, that is called alpha ray, and whenever from an atom alpha ray is released, that means the decay forms new element with 2 fewer protons and 4 fewer nucleons, because the alpha ray is a helium particle. So when it is released from its origin atom, then that atom does just reduces by its proton number or atomic number by 2, and the number of nucleus reduces by 4. So this definitely forms a new element with fewer atomic or proton number and fewer nucleons. Ultimately, as we know, the number of nucleons means the number of or the combination of protons and neutrons, and as the number of nucleons is reduced by 4, that means the proton is reduced by 2 and the neutron is reduced by 2. So from the original atom, 2 fewer protons and 2 fewer neutrons are generated in the newer atom, in the new atom. So from these we can say alpha decay forms a new element with 2 fewer protons and 2 fewer neutrons. But if we just discuss about beta ray or beta decay, as you know that beta ray or beta particle is just a form of electron. So whenever the beta ray or an electron is released from an atom, then what happens here, it forms a new element with 1 more proton, but the number of nucleons remain the same. What is the logic behind this? That if you want to see by an example, that here a thorium particle, thorium is the original atom which consists 90 protons. That means its atomic number is 90 and mass number or number of nucleons is 234. And if beta decay happens here, that means an emission of electron. Due to this, the number of proton is increased by 1. That means the new atom, it has 1 more proton, or the atomic number is increased by 1. Protoactinium, the new element is protoactinium Pa, whose proton number or atomic number is 91, that is more than the original atom thorium, but the number of nucleons is same here. The logic is the proton is increased by 1 but the neutron is decreased by 1 also. That's why as the new number of nucleon is just the addition of protons and nucleons, so 1 proton is added here and 1 neutron is diminished here. So combined both, by combination by combining both, the number of nucleons remains same, doesn't change over here. So according to our example, the thorium was original atom, and by releasing an electron, the new atom is protoactinium with increased proton number or atomic number, and the nucleons or mass number is same as 234. But if we just observe the the earlier example here, the example for alpha ray, here was primary atom was uranium, whose atomic number is 92, and its mass number or number of nucleons is 238, and by releasing helium, by decaying helium particle, the new atom we get is thorium with atomic number 90, or proton number is 90, and the mass number or number of nucleons is 234. So by comparing both here, we can say that the alpha ray decay is more rapid, or alpha ray decay, the energy emission in alpha ray is more than in beta ray. That means the number of ultimate changes in atomic number is more in alpha ray than the beta ray. And whenever these type of questions just come on your exam, then you have to mention with some examples over here, so that the overall things get clear to your teacher, and you can get the full marks here. If you just count a comprehension based question, the total number in comprehension type question is 10. So this is a very major part. Sometimes you just try to avoid knowledge based and comprehension based question. You just have more practice on mathematical type question, that means application type question, or higher order ability on that type of question. But if you count the knowledge and comprehension based question, total 15 marks is from here. So you can easily assure these marks by just following some rules, or just your following some very common questions, or just by reviewing your total books. If you have good comment on your book, you can answer any kind of knowledge based or comprehension based question, and that will help you to get a good marks overall. Good marks you can get from this preparation. So try to focus on all type of question, not only to the mathematical type question. You have to study, you have to make preparation for knowledge based and comprehension based question. At the same time, you have to make preparation for MCQ type question in your last exam, that means in your in-house model test exam. You just some of you guys have just got a very poor marks in MCQ type question, and in CQ type also. You have enough time, so you just try to upgrade your level. You just try to make a better preparation for your exam. And sometimes it gets more monotonous for you to repeat the same things, or just study in a same way for long time. So you can make some difference in your preparation, in your study, by just applying some different technique. Sometimes you just try to you just try to discuss your with your friends with some specific chapters. Sometimes you can just study MCQ type questions. Sometimes you just study comprehension or knowledge based question. That means just try to bring some variation in your preparation, and that will motivate you, and that don't get you bored. So boys, that's all for today, and I will try to discuss some other knowledge or comprehension based question from this chapter, or from chapter 14. um, Hope you will all be safe, and goodbye for now.